Most valuable airmail rare stamps to collect. Mazzei's 40-cent stamp depicts the bust of Filippo Mazzei, 18th-century Italian doctor and horticulturist merchant. He was a close friend of the President of the United States of America Thomas Jefferson and Benjamin Franklin. With the latter, he made friends in London. During a business trip, Mazzei was intent on importing Italian wine and olive trees to America. Franklin encouraged him and helped him. In the following years, Mazzei founded the first commercial vineyard in Virginia in the United States of America. Above the bust, the writing of his name and surname is shown. Filippo Mazzei. All below, the written USA Airmail, with the image of a plane, which symbolizes the airmail series. Under, the nominal value of the piece, 40 cents of the American dollar. Postage stamp issued on October 13, 1980. Its circulation is not known, and it's worth $85. The pair of 13-cent stamps. On the center, the image of a letter is depicted, with two wings, which symbolize postal shipping. To the left, the nominal value of the piece, 13 cents of the US dollar. All below, the written USA Airmail. A peculiarity of this couple, it lies in imperforation, the lack of holes that separate one piece from another. Pair of stamps issued on December 27, 1973. Carmine color. Today it is worth $95. The 30-cent stamp depicts a twin-engine transport plane, composed of two engines, which revolutionized the travel system of the time, significantly improving passenger transport, goods and goods, via air service. Under, the written airmail, which is divided by the number 30, which indicates the nominal value of the piece, 30 cents of the American dollar. Lower, the written United States of America. This piece was intended to cover the various tariffs in force, and for the National Airmail Service, than for the foreign one. Particularly, this 30-cent stamp, it was used for transatlantic airmail to Europe. Piece printed on September 25, 1941. It had a circulation of almost 60 million copies, and today it is worth $200. The 40-cent stamp depicts the bust of William Piper, businessman of the oil and aviation industries. Was successful after 1929, when he led his company Piper Aircraft, company that built twin-engine aircraft. He is considered by history to be the Henry Ford of aviation. To the right, you will be able to see some writing, which bear his name and surname. Under, aviation pioneer. Lower, the writing indicating that this stamp, it is part of the USA Airmail series. Right away, the nominal value of the piece, 40 cents of the American dollar. His company produced and sold several aircraft models, which were successful, including the Piper Cub monoplane. Postage stamp issued on July 1, 1993. 15 million copies were printed. Multicolored. Worth $395. The 80-cent stamp depicts in the background, the diamond head is a volcanic crater located in the islands of Hawaii, 232 meters high. It has a diameter of 1,072 meters. And today it has become a symbol of the beauty of Hawaii, an important tourist destination. Top left, the written, which indicates that the stamp is part of the airmail series. Lower left, the nominal value of the piece, 80 cents of the American dollar. Lower, the written United States postage. Postage stamp issued on March 26, 1952. On the occasion of the 110th anniversary of gaining independence. Stamp that was issued as an additional value. It was used to cover the air parcel postage charge of £1. Piece printed with the rotary printing technique. It had a circulation of 18,876,000 copies. Bright purple red in color. Today it is worth $475. The 20-cent stamp depicts the borders of the United States of America. On the side, two planes, which symbolize the new method of delivery of letters and parcels, better known as catapult delivery. This method, it was called that because a plane was actually loaded with letters, placed on a large cart, and thrown up a ramp that, thanks to compressed air and gunpowder, lead favored the takeoff of this aircraft. Until the first decades of the 1900s, long-distance deliveries were made by ship, and delivery times could even last entire days. With this new method, distances could be covered of 450 miles even in a few hours. Down. You will be able to see the nominal value of the piece, 20 cents of the American dollar. Up. The written United States postage, followed by the writing airmail, which indicates that the name of the series postage stamp issued on January 25, 1927. It was issued in 17,616,000 copies, yellow-green in color. Today it is worth $750. The 10-cent stamp. It is a commemorative piece in honor of Colonel Charles Lindbergh's transatlantic flight. 20th century aviator. It was the first who completed the first solo Atlantic flight from New York to Paris. Furthermore, he was also the first to experiment with mail delivery by plane. Route he took in 1926, departing from Chicago with destination St. Louis in the state of Missouri. In fact, you will be able to see the city's writing on the nose of the aircraft. During the path, stopped at various post offices to collect other letters to deliver to the offices. Up. The writing is shown. United States postage. Under. His surname, Lindbergh. Followed by the writing, which identifies the airmail series. Under. The nominal value of the piece, 10 cents of the American dollar. Postage stamp issued on June 18, 1927. 20,379,000 copies were printed. Dark blue in color. Today it is worth $900.